Welcome back, guys. In between episodes, I launched this thing, which is going to be landing on Duna, I hope. And I hope it will land safely. So I just put that into orbit, and we have a little stage here, and then we have a ton of fuel up here. So we have a total of 4,423 meters a second of delta V, which should be enough. But if we look at our alarm clocks, we have Eve coming up, then we have Duna coming up. We're not going to send anything to Moho again, but then we have our tourist maneuver. So let's go to the tracking station and switch over to our Eve guy. So we have Eve recon probes. Fly that. And we'll time warp to the alarm so that we can do our thing. So warp to next, and is that already done? No. Why are we not warping? It's because of the moon base electricity problem. Well, we'll do this a few times until we get there. And here we go. All right. We're getting there. Ah, Bob died of air toxicity. Dang it. Our scientists are dropping like flies. That is not good. All right, let's delete that and close. So we are here, and we want to go to Eve, which is over here. Set that as a target, and we kind of want to go in towards Eve, I think. So I think we'll add a maneuver here. And come out there. Now, that puts us like that. So can we adjust that a bit? What if we go, I think, this way? We should be getting closer. Right? No, not really. All right, let's try that again. We'll put that in there. And get out of Kerbin's sphere of influence so that we're out there. Where is our thing? We're not getting out of Kerbin's sphere of influence here, because we are being interfered with. So if we do like this instead. All right, that gets us out there, and then we'll see how we can intercept with Eve. I feel like there should be a better spot for this. So this is very, very far away. So I think if we just... Are we getting interference again? If we just do that, then we'll figure it out. So let's turn to our node, which is in 5 minutes. And we need to burn at 1 minute 12 seconds. So there, warp to that. Warp a little bit more. Okay. We have more than enough delta V in this stage to get us there. It's quite a long burn. Let's speed it up a little bit at least, with some physics warping. Okay. Looking good. All right, let's slow this physics warp down. Just adjust a little bit so that we get the burn right. Not that it matters too much. So there. We are now heading out of urban orbit. And out here in 14 days, seriously? Yeah, I guess. We'll add a maneuver and we'll try to get an encounter with Eve. That didn't seem to do it. What if we... did something like that? That doesn't seem to do it either. There we have an encounter, but we're very, very far apart. I mean, it's not exactly an encounter, is it? That killed our encounter. Well, killed our nearest approach. Eve is pretty much on the same plane as us, so should be fine. So how do we do this? I mean, that's not gonna work, obviously. That'll get the nearest approach thing, but it's not exactly a near approach, is it? Can't be right that we have to go all the way over there. Jesus. Why are we so far from it? We have to be able to get an encounter here somehow. And if we slow down, we do get into where it is, but it's obviously not going to be there when we get there. So here's something. Here's something. But the burn is in a year. Seriously. You know what? We're going to get out here first, and then we'll figure this out. So we have the Duna node in 3 hours. So we're going to switch over to that to begin with. And see if we can do something better with that, because this Eve encounter seems to be horrendously wrong. So let's see if we can do better with Duna. Are we? Which probe are we? That's the lander. That's the relay probes. All right. And where is Duna? Duna is there. Okay. So if we burn, let's say right around here, and get ourselves flung into space. We're nowhere near it. Oh, yes we are. That is actually not half bad. Then we can make a small adjustment when we get out. So this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Time warp. So this is a little bit of a longer burn. It's gonna be 1 minute 26-second burn. So there. That's time warp until it's time to burn. And it is almost time. And go for burn. Alright, so that is a much better approach that we have there than it was that we have for Eve. And I think we kind of burned at the wrong time for Eve. I think we should have burned backwards. And that's our problem. But it might be fixable, we'll see. Let's time warp a little bit here. So we don't have to sit through 2 minutes burn. Okay. And here we go. We are closing in on ending the burn. The thing is coming out. Our trajectory is coming out. And We are done. That's good enough. Okay. Then we have back to the tracking station. And we'll try and do the Duna lander as well. Fly that. And go. There we go. We want to go to Duna again. Set as target. Why do we already have a maneuver for it? This is the Duna lander, right? That we're flying? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, we need to burn over here or something, I think. Come out. And let's see. We have Duna there. We have the reasonable approach. So that's what we're doing. We are going to have to stage in the middle of this. But that's okay. Let's warp to that. And this is needs to burn at 33 seconds. So go for burn. Okay. And I'm gonna have to stage in around 300 meters a second of delta V. So let's get ready to stage. Look at that pretty craft. Okay, and stage. Burn. And we're getting there. And that's probably good enough. So we are getting our closest approach there, which is goody good. And we'll switch back to the tracking station and do go back to the Eve one. See if we can fix that somehow when we get out into Kerbal orbit. So Eve recon. Okay. And let's see if we can get this going better way. We still have that set as our target. We have the dual probe out there. Let's see, how can we fix this? We're basically going the wrong way, aren't we? Because this is going to come up towards us. So we definitely need to slow down. And now we're on opposite sides. This is way too much delta V that we're spending. As in way too much. So, how the heck do we solve this? I'm not sure we do. I'm not sure we do. Might have blown this completely. What we could do, I suppose, is try and go to Duna instead. See, that works much, much better. That means that we don't get our contracts done, but we get 4 relay sets around Duna, which is something, I guess. And we are not getting the encounter, but we're damn close. Ah. $59,000. 55,000. There we get an encounter. Oh no, I don't want to add a maneuver. I want to... Okay. But we get an encounter here with Duna. Oh, it's because I have to do this. Whoa. So we get an encounter, and that's fine. That's fine. Where is our maneuver node? Come up a bit. And... Nope, wrong way. There it is. Damn it, we have had the encounter. There. It is. Oh, that was a bit too much. Maybe. So, something like that will do for now. We'll get that encounter, and that's fine. So we will say set an alarm. Duna lander. No, Duna probe 2 maneuver. All right. And then we need to go back to the tracking station. I mean, the Eve transfer window is not that far off. We could launch the probes again and just get it right. But that's something that we're going to have to do in the next one. So let's fly this one. And I guess we're getting 4 relays around Duna. That isn't the worst. That isn't the worst, if we get them in orbit of Duna, of course. Let's add a maneuver here. Duna is our target. And we just want to see 3.2, 3.3. No encounter. Okay. There. We have an encounter. All right. Maneuver. And you are actually coming in okay-ish. So let's do that. Make it something like that. That's probably fine. We will do Duna probes maneuver. Oh wait, this is in 2 hours. When's the tourist mover? In 4 hours. Alright. You know what? Cancel. And warp to this. Alright. We'll just get that maneuver done. Delete and close. Okay. So you're basically just burning radial. Anti-radial. I don't remember which is which. Radial in is what we're burning. We need to burn at 1 minute 7 seconds, which is now. You have the Delta V. And these Duna probes, I really don't care if what orbit they're in. As long as they're in orbit, I'm happy. And not right next to each other, preferably. Because then they're kind of pointless. Right. Why do I have so much burn time left and so little time to the node? It's about right. It's about right. All right, let's speed up. And we are almost there. We're almost there. And stop. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. So we have 4 probes on their way to Duna. We have the Duna lander that we need to adjust orbit for a little bit. And we have the tourist maneuver. So let's add a maneuver here. I don't really care about the maneuver. All I care about is setting an alarm. And this is Duna probes capture. Light changes. And they are down here. Okay. And that's the other maneuver, which I spelled wrong. And that's all good. And then the next one, we'll get our lander going as well. And I think we'll get probably an Eve mission going as well, so that we can try and do those Eve things. I think that's important. One thing I forgot to put on our lander is a danged heat shield. That's probably not going to be good. But too late to cry over spilled milk now. So yeah, we are heading to Duna and not to Eve yet. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.